Welcome to Wide Angle Conversations Season 2, an initiative of Life by Design with Taruna Aggarwal. Sponsored by Diamond Apple, a unique e-commerce concept to sell aspirational diamond jewelry and accessories. Visit diamondapples.com to create your own diamond story. Talking about stories, Wide Angle Conversations facilitate meaningful discussions with women who have created success for themselves. We unravel their stories, understand their strategies, and uncover the mantras that enable their success. My guest today is Anitha Reddy. Anitha is a director at Sevak Limited. Over the 20 years, she has held several senior management and leadership positions spanning across administration, PR and communication, human resources, and international business development. Anitha has been instrumental in the success of the group in the initial acquisition phase and restructuring operations and the new spin-offs. Welcome, Anitha.
Thank you for having me, Taruna.
I'm so honored to have you on Wide Angle Conversations.
Thank you.
Anitha, when we look at you professionally, we see that you've been very consistent and you have accomplished a lot. Where do you get this discipline to achieve all this?
Taruna, personally, I had a very good upbringing. Even though I belong to a conservative family, my parents are very progressive in thinking, and they give me all the freedom and the opportunity to develop my character and also strengthen my morals.
Okay.
And in school, I was very active academically in sports and multiple competitions. And also, I was part of college politics, which gave me the leadership skills.
Okay.
And whatever I am today is because of my upbringing.
Okay. Yeah. And alongside your work, your profession, you have another passion which is close to your heart. Tell us about that.
If I were to highlight one thing as my passion, I would like to say is cultivating the culture and preserving the culture. For the past few decades, because of the globalization, I believe that our culture and the values of the societies and communities have undergone the severe stress and the pressure, which is rising in inequality in the society. My work is around safeguarding culture in aspect of Indian community. I am part of Indian Activity Executive Committee, which focuses on the Indian culture and self-help groups and community services. And also I am founder of Manam Telugu along with a few friends, which focuses on culture, community activities and language of Telugu for Telugu community in Singapore. And also I am promoting Handloom, which is very close to my heart.
What triggered this calling for you?
Basically, after my marriage, I came to Singapore. And from young in India, I was involved in the cultural activities and community service. So when I relocated to Singapore, I felt myself lost initially. And new people, new community and a new environment, a new way of leading life. So to get the sense of belonging, community, I joined IAEC, where I started getting involved in Indian cultural activities and community service.
Right. And how about the handloom, the interest in handlooms? I see you wearing a really beautiful weave. Is this also from your handloom collection?
Yes, Taruna. Basically, I love handloom because when you wear that, you feel so comfortable. The fabric itself unique and beautiful. And when you wear it, I feel like confident, and also it improves your health parameters, and also certain shades of the handloom, it suits your skin, helps the skin, and a lot of benefits through handloom. And also I feel that it's the image of India. It shows the unity in diversity.
That's right.
Yeah. So I love the fabric handloom.
Okay.
And one day I went wearing simple handloom sari to the event, and people started asking me what type of sari is this, and looking beautiful, looking gorgeous, all those compliments you get when you go to the events.
Right.
So that triggered me, like, still people are not aware of the handloom. So I thought I'll do something about it because, back home we have very rich culture of handloom, but as you know, the weavers are, suffering back home as they don't have the enough, wages and proper marketing channels and all that. So I thought as a part of, my service, I should at least bring awareness about the handloom in the community. So I started doing few events, like I organized the fashion show, handloom fashion show, and also last year for the Women's Day, I organized 6 kilometers walk in handloom sari.
Oh, wow.
Basically, when I called for that event, people said, "How do you walk in sari?" That to 6 kilometers. But with the handloom, you feel so comfortable. You don't feel like you are walking in sari at all. So that was very successful event.
Right. And so you've been doing this for, the handloom industries for about 2 to 3 years now. What is the plan for the future in terms of revival?
Yeah, I mean, the handloom is like, in India, handloom is a big industry, and I don't say industry, basically, it's a age old tradition and the art.
Yeah.
So, to improve that, you need to do a lot of work. So, the work which I'm doing is very small, but need lot more to be done. So as a future plan, basically, I'm planning to bring in the weavers here to Singapore and conduct a workshop and introduce this art to the younger generation so that they can take it forward, they can accept it.
Yeah.
I believe that it's like a supply and demand game. This is, if the people start consuming more, and the weavers will get more business and they can supply more, and the industry will grow. If you see, the technology and healthcare industries are growing fast because we are consuming, we are understanding the technology and all.
Right.
But where it comes to the handloom, we are backward because it's an art form, and we need to promote it. We need to bring into the people, and consciously we have to buy and wear it.
That's right.
When the consumerism increases, then it will benefit the artist in the back home in India.
Yeah, that's wonderful actually, and I wish you all the best and look forward to this, the workshop and learning more about
Thank you.
the handloom industry.
Yeah.
Okay, Anitha, in your various roles that you have been handling, right? What do you think are your personal strengths which have enabled your success?
One of the qualities I'll keep very dear to me, especially concerned to my work. So every work I do is with a passion and determination.
Yeah,
That's 50% of my work.
we can see that.
And I lead my life uncompromised integrity.
Okay.
That rewarded me in the very good rewards in the workplace, in professionally. And also being the all Indians, with the Jugadu mindset.
The Jugad, yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
With the Jugadu mindset, I'll get the things done with the resources available.
True.
And also finally, the patience and interpersonal skills, and know your work, how to do. All this is the important qualities in any job scope. And also I'll try to imbibe all this in my daily life to improve my personal and professional life. Of course, this is not possible without my family support and encouragement.
True, absolutely. Without that support, we would, be struggling. So, what is your true north? What is the guiding principle that keeps you centered on?
Basically, I can say that my upbringing has formulated this true north. So my true north is like think good and do good, count your blessings and help others.
Right.
I believe that we are tiny part in the big universe. So it's very important to realize that how we conduct ourselves will make our life and the world tolerable and comfortable for everyone around us.
Right. Right. That's so true. Everything makes a difference.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
So, Anitha, when you look back at your journey, would you be able to relate an experience from which you feel you came out stronger?
Yes, Taruna, I have a very interesting story in my life. Basically, I got the opportunity to start the supply chain business in 2003 in East Timor.
Okay.
Yeah, that is newly developed, independent country that time.
Yeah, there must have been a lot of turmoil there.
Yes, that's true. But we decided to start the business because newly independent country and new opportunities. So we thought, we should. That's the right time for us to start. And for 2 years, I have to travel there, and each time I go there, I stay 2 to 3 months continuously. Wow. And my first day was very scary.
I can imagine.
Because very poor housing facilities and primitive toilets and everyday rides on the road. People don't have money to buy food or livelihood. and that was the biggest challenge in my life, and staying away from the family, and leaving my 2-year-old daughter with my husband. That I told myself that I should continue this journey with a positive mindset, and I should get succeed in this with of course with my husband's support.
Yeah, but that was very brave of you.
Yeah.
And then at times, do you ever look back and say, why did I do that? Do you have any regrets around that?
No, Taruna, because I don't have any regrets, because I learned a lot, and through this experience, I came out at the end as a very strong person. I found myself, like, how much I can stretch to get the things done, and yeah, that is helping me in today's my personal and professional life. Yeah.
And that's so common, with us women. We never kind of give ourselves the opportunity.
Yes, that's true, and also I would like to say everybody that we have to give some space for ourselves. Otherwise, always we look into the family and husband and kids. Of course, we have to do that, but at the same time, we have to give some space to ourselves to think about yourself, what you want to do, what is your dream, and pursue those dreams. And never too late to start anything.
Absolutely, it's never too late. Give yourself a chance.
Yes, true.
So, Anitha, you're managing a lot. I'm sure you're professionally, you're traveling a lot. You're jet setting around the world. You have the family and the community work, and any time that you have would be really precious to you. So, what do you do in terms of self care and rejuvenating yourself?
I felt that long walks while listening to the music, instrumental or devotional songs, will help me to keep up my mental peace, which will help in day-to-day hustle and bustle. And also recently I picked up the yoga, so I'm trying to do regularly yoga to keep myself fit. And also other activities like traveling, shopping, and spending time with family, friends is a great de-stress.
Anitha, we all have many versions, many possible versions in us. There are so many dreams we want to follow. We want to do this, or the things we want to do, or the person that we want to be. In an alternate life, what would you be doing?
Taruna, it's a very interesting question, because my favorite question also. Basically, I got the opportunity to join the politics, before my marriage. Father asked me that during when the government has released the quota for the ladies, he asked me, why don't you join the politics, and why don't you contest from our constituency?
From the constituent test, right?
Yeah,
oh, wow.
yeah. So, but my mother said, you do after marriage whatever you want to do. So that's ended there. So if you ask me, I envision myself as a politician. And also I believe that having the opportunity to exercise my skill set to the position of the power, I can be a change of agent of the society.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah, okay.
Changing agent in the society. Yeah,
right. But it's as you just said, it's never too late. You can do that now.
Oh, not now. Maybe next life.
Maybe the next life.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Anitha. It was wonderful sharing, and thanks for letting us into your story and giving us a peek of your journey.
A pleasure is mine, Taruna, and I thoroughly enjoyed. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Anitha.
Thank you.